find, or where can we find alternative sources of information about nutrition and about nutrition health in particular. One important source is PubMed Health and Medline Plus, which is a service run by the National Institute of Health in the United States, and they provide a lot of information about health in general and various diseases, but also about nutrition. So you should check that out if you want to know more. There's also the Nutrition Source, which is run by Harvard University. Provides a lot of information about nutrition health. It's a little bit biased towards research performed at Harvard, but that, of course, makes perfect sense. That's a really good source as well. The British Nutrition Foundation has a very accessible, very colorful website that you should check out. Lots of information there as well. And don't underestimate Wikipedia. Some people have questions about Wikipedia, but in general, it is quite accurate. And also about nutrition and health. Some of these entries are really extensive and very detailed and actually very good. So don't underestimate Wikipedia. And there are a lot of other legitimate organizations, the American Heart Association or the American Diabetes Association. Organizations like that provide very reliable information about their diseases, but also about the impact of nutrition on those diseases. Now, at the same time, there are numerous websites that are very, very questionable. And I can't mention all of them, but there's one in particular that was also raised by somebody on the forum. And that's a website run by Dr. Joseph Merkele. And he's a very questionable figure who has been reprimanded numerous times, and most of the information that he disseminates is not science-based. I don't know what he bases his information on and his claims, but please avoid it. And there are many other sites like that. If you find sites that say top 10 reasons why you shouldn't eat this or that, or top 10 reasons why you should eat a lot of this, those usually are not very evidence-based. If they use words like toxin or poisonous, things like that, that are really extreme, then you should also be very careful in interpreting and taking up that information. So in general, there's a lot of good information out there. But if it sounds too good to be true, if it sounds too extreme, then always be careful. And then you can always go back to the sites that I mentioned at the beginning to figure it out. If you have questions, you can always, of course, address us.